Loaded Couch, episode 62. Ed Boon given a bad taste. Good thing E3 isn't a boat. Whopper burritos. Knock, knock, knocking on kids. Questions from listeners.
And you.
Reach in at your own risk. This is the Loaded Couch.
All right, we're back with episode 62 of the Loaded Couch. Scotchhound.
Pigeon Peg Leg.
And Celtic Fox.
And let's get started with the beer mash. Celtic, I think last week, asked us all to go cider beer crazy this week. I didn't go crazy, but...
I can't wait to hear what Celtic got.
All right, let's get started. Celtic, what'd you get this week?
I went with just a standard Angry Orchard, the green apple. They're it's Angry Orchard out of Walden, New York, and it's 5% alcohol.
Okay.
Are you holding that in your left hand, your right hand, bottle, glass?
Between his legs.
Bottle between my legs.
Nice. Pidge, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking a Smith and Forge Brewery Uncharted Cider Company. I think it's the commercial when that guy, he's like talking and there's like a manly man in the background like smashing stuff with his fist.
Is that or like splitting wood, I think, right?
Yeah,
Something like that, yeah.
With his hands?
It's a hard cider. It's Memphis, Tennessee, color cider like, or as Scotchy has a golden pea, I would say like what your pea looks like when you have the flu. It's like brownish color. And 6% alcohol. Let me drink some flu pea.
Wow, you're really selling this one to our listeners.
Yeah. Myself, I'm drinking the Pacific Pear. It's a Crispin Cider Company, hard pear cider out of Colfax, California. Like Pidge said, it's golden peak color. It's 4.5% alcohol. In beer news, beers created with influence from Ed Boon's Mortal Kombat characters. Sound Brewery in Washington, has released a line of beers named for Mortal Kombat 10 characters, or X, whatever people want to refer to that as. Quoted from CNET, Scorpion Imperial Stout is the most intriguing of the three, featuring both vanilla bean and Southwest chili flavors. Sub-Zero Imperial IPA and Raiden Imperial Saison. Tweet us out of who you want on your beer, Reptile or Goro, maybe even some others. Guys, you have any others that you want to see on the, like Liu Kang or anything? Liu Kang.
Yeah, I don't know. Reptile would be cool. I would definitely want to see Reptile
What kind of beer would
as
you
like
want with Reptile?
a green apple cider beer.
The one you should have bought, right? I'm sorry, you are drinking one. I would do smoky.
Toasty.
Yeah.
That's
like a smoked beer or something. I don't know.
But that Scorpion's already taken.
What about like Johnny Cage? Punch you in the balls. What kind of
split?
That's probably like a triple Simcoe or something.
That would but they have to have something split name in it because he was
that or like the
nut punch.
Yeah, the bourbon barrel.
The burble barrel.
It's called. I would do the burble barrel.
Burble barrel.
the burble nut punch.
There you go. Johnny Cage burble barrel.
Awesome. According to a new report from the World Cancer Research Fund, along with American Institute for Cancer Research, this sounds like a fun news article. Scientists have found strong evidence that obesity and consumption of red meat and alcohol all drastically increase the odds of developing stomach or gastric cancers.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. Drinking 3 or more alcoholic drinks, more than 1.5 ounces of pure alcohol per day, every day, increases the risk of stomach cancers. The risk is most apparent in men. The report also found that every 1.8 ounces of processed meat eaten per day, every day, the equivalent of 1 hot dog, the risk of cancers of the lower stomach increases by 18%. That's just craziness.
How the hell does someone eat a hot dog a day for like every day for like however how long? I like hot dogs.
One of those vendor guys. Hot dog here.
Yeah. Oh, the guy that's actually selling the hot dogs. Maybe he eats his own
Yeah,
product.
he's like, I'll just eat one, every day.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll have a hot dog.
I don't even care.
I'll
I'll
go-
eat the whole thing.
I'll go crazy. I'll put mustard on it.
You take that poop.
I'll eat the whole hunk of shit.
I don't even care. All right. And speaking of movies, Celtic, what'd you watch this month? This week.
That was a quick month. For movie-wise, I didn't watch anything. I kept looking back in my catalog and nothing jumped out. I pretty much went TV this week.
All right, pitch.
I watched Sicario and Black
All the way
Mass.
through?
All the way through, yes.
All right, because you only started Sicario last week, right?
Yeah, but I put everything onto a external hard drive, so I had no interruptions this time.
So who did you like or hate more, Benicio del Toro or Emily Blunt?
Emily Blunt. No, I didn't have any negative feelings toward either character. I did not expect that happen at the end with Benicio.
I didn't see this. This is the Border Patrol movie?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Yes.
Dude, the music in it was amazing.
Yeah, it's really, really good. I
Like
mean,
Doom
that's why I
amazing?
would.
Like the game Doom amazing?
Yeah, I've heard rave reviews about.
Oh yeah, the music, yeah.
plays. Yeah.
It's like it's not really like heavy metal like Doom, but they have like loud like bass thumps and like the it's like that big thing when Pacific Rim came out. They had like that wall.
Oh,
Like
okay,
they have
yeah.
a bunch of those like siren like wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's whatever. But I was on a Johnny Depp kick last
Okay.
week
Yeah.
when we talked
Yeah, well,
about.
Johnny Depp's been kicking quite a bit, probably.
Well, I thought it was more slaps or punches. It's not funny, man. There's women getting hurt.
I know,
You're a
but
jerk, especially a father of two women.
damn it, I'm not laughing at domestic violence. I'm laughing at this guy was like fall from grace, you know.
Yeah, completely. I mean, he
Yeah.
had like, it seemed like everything to lose, I should say, because he always flew under the radar pretty well.
Yeah,
But he
was in,
did
like-
great movies.
Yeah, he was
Had-
really good in Black Mass too.
Mm.
Really good.
Had the beautiful wife and the little dog that he smuggles into countries.
Illegally. Australia, right?
Did you see they had to do like a YouTube video to the
Yeah,
to the court?
to the court and the prime minister or something like that.
Yeah, oh my
With an
gosh.
apology and stuff.
Yeah. But Black Mass, it's really good. It's a little drawn out.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny Depp in it is phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal actor. Yeah. I would recommend it
Okay.
if you haven't seen it yet.
Myself, after watching some movie that Jonas had on, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, something or other, I ended up watching Mission Impossible: Ghost Protocol. I still think it's pretty amazing how like the
His own stunts.
yeah, like him climbing on the outside of the building, and then doing like
Oh,
that
yeah.
jump across where he smacks his face against the plate window and all that other stuff. It's just like it looks really good the way they did it in the movie. I know it probably wasn't exactly like that. There's probably a pad on the top of the window and again on the bottom, but
Wait,
Okay,
Ghost
so
Protocol. That's not the most recent one, right?
no, that's the
Rogue
power
Nation.
power glove on the high rise.
yeah, exactly.
okay.
Yeah, 2 power gloves.
Rogue-
One of them fails.
Rogue
though.
Nation, right? Wasn't that the
That's
last
the newest one. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, all the Mission Impossibles are really good.
They're decent. Yeah, as much as I don't, not that I don't like the person, but I don't know if I'm 100% sold on Tom Cruise's acting abilities, and I know I'm going to get a lot of flack for that, but I'm not crazy of all of his movies for some reason. But the Mission Impossible ones I do enjoy.
Tom
Yeah.
Cruise or Jake Gyllenhaal? Who do you like better?
That's a tough one.
Jake Gyllenhaal. After I saw Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I was going to
Pretty
say he was really good in that movie.
Yeah, he was a little scary. He made me uncomfortable.
Yeah, seriously. Speaking of Jake Gyllenhaal, Ubisoft video game movie. Gyllenhaal will also produce the film. Which film is this that we're talking about?
Take a guess.
I'm going to assume Division.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who would be a
Signed
good writer for that? I got one.
Wait, were you going to say Simon Pegg?
No,
No, I thought.
I was gonna say David Fincher, the Animal Crossing movie. No, but David Fincher, that could be. He could make it something interesting. Not to
Yeah.
write it, but maybe even to direct it.
I was gonna say direct it and get the same music person that he uses. Did you guys see any of the girl with the dragon tattoo?
Yeah, I saw.
I didn't see the
it's
new
trilogy,
ones. I saw the
right?
originals, I think.
See the new one. The new one is really
Yeah,
good.
it is really good.
Better than
what is
the
it?
original?
Rooney good.
Well, I know Pigeon doesn't like to read subtitles, so probably better than the original in his eyes.
It's
Yeah,
it's
those are
actually a really close call. The original's really good, but the new one is very well also.
Right, okay. In TV, Celtic, since you watch TV, why don't you give us something?
Okay, TV. Watched a whole bunch of stuff. I watched the new Top Gear, but the thing that really sticks out is Outcast on Cinemax.
Bombs over Baghdad.
It's it's the new series on Cinemax, and it's called Outcast. It is really good.
Get quick scenario of what it's about.
Okay, if you're into The Exorcist and supernatural stuff, it's a small town. A boy who grows up and he's kind of the outcast of the town, and it has to do with exorcism and demons. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it.
All right, piqued my interest. When you talked about a little boy being on Outcast, it reminded me not of myself, Scotchy, bite your tongue. It reminded me of the trailer for Horizon Zero Dawn.
Ah, dang! I thought you were gonna say the kids that you played in Destiny with. Little kids. Little boys.
Oh yeah, that's right. They taught me some slang. That's right. I forgot it already.
Pidge, what'd you watch?
I watched The Detour. That's the show on FX. I think it's executive produced and written by Samantha Bee, who used to be on the
It's an
John-
Daily Show.
whatever. Yeah. And I also got into the first 2 or 3 episodes of Ballers season 1 with The Rock.
I was gonna say.
I was to say,
Hollywood
he
Viagra.
watched his boyfriend.
Yeah. Yeah. He is he is a really good actor.
Yeah, he's a great
I
guy
think.
too, from what I've heard.
You know,
I
it is. He's got that personality that you're automatically drawn to.
Yeah, and also he's the size of a silverback gorilla, so you don't want to say anything wrong to him either. He'll
Right.
rock bottom you or something.
Oh man.
Just don't let little children near him. Then
Yeah.
Oh, jeez, too
ooh.
soon, too soon.
But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, like I said, I'm 2 episodes in. I'll have to get maybe a third or fourth in. If it doesn't catch my interest, then I'm done with it. I'm done.
Myself, I watched Top Gear's UK, the new one with LeBlanc.
Boy.
And
LeBlanc.
Yeah, I know it's LeBlanc. I didn't like the other, I guess, who's the main British host. I don't even know his
agree.
name.
I agree.
TDM?
I couldn't stand his energy. I don't know what it was. He's high
Stompy
pitched.
cat.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I could totally take LeBlanc taking the place of the other 3, but the other guy that was with him, not at all.
How was LeBlanc?
He was good.
He was really good. He's good.
I mean, he's not. I don't want to say he's not intelligent, but he doesn't have the in-depth knowledge, I think, of cars that the last 3 had.
Well, they say he is quite the motorhead. Believe it or not.
no,
I mean, he's sitting on bazillions of dollars from friends.
The royalties alone from Friends. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh.
Well, it's
But,
not. Yeah,
you
but I
know-
know he got into racing as well.
I thought he's definitely not a lead like Clarkson was, but
Right.
he definitely fills in there with the other 2 guys.
Right.
But I agree with Scotchy. The main host is just there's something about him that
I can't stand him.
yeah you kind of pull back
Was
and
he
you're just
arrogant?
It's just his
Obnoxious,
chemistry.
I'd say.
Well, his chemistry too just doesn't seem right. I don't know.
It was.
How's it compared to Top Gear USA?
It's I don't know. I'd say it's actually comparable now because I watched that as well. I watched.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, I watched the one where they had. I guess they were saying that the U.S. mail vehicles, the mail trucks, are being discontinued. So they're trying to figure out what would be a good replacement for it. And it was just like a kind of a parody on that. The U.S.
Crown Vic.
They had I think it was a Crown Vic Hearst. They had a Honda Element and a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, but he had like the back half of another Mitsubishi 3000 GT as a trailer that it pulled around.
3000 GT.
Let me guess. Did they make Tanner drive that one?
No, he was the
Rubbage?
he was the Element. Rubbage is the dark-haired guy that's kind of New York Italian.
No, that's
Right.
No, Rutledge is the tall hick guy with the beard.
Oh, no. Okay, Rutledge was the one that drove the Honda Element. The other guy, like I said, the New York accent, kind of, or East Jersey, he drove the hearse, and then the other racer guy was the one who drove the 3000 GT. I don't remember the names. I don't want to watch the U.S. one. I did watch it just to see how it compared to the U.K., but I don't know. Supergirl. Season 2 will introduce Superman into the mix. Oh, jeez.
Who's going to play Superman?
Bring back Dean Cain, baby.
So I was sitting here trying to think of his name, and I couldn't for some reason. Thanks for doing that. That's awesome. That's exactly what I was thinking.
You know what the old what Superman is now? The Henry Cavill or something?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. I am interested to see how. I tried watching season 1, and I made it through 1 or 2 episodes, and it was okay. But
Philo Sports.
Yeah, Philo Sports is gonna hate me for this, but I actually love Flash and Arrow on the CW, so I'm really interested to see what kind of spin and grittiness they put on Supergirl. And they're supposed to be adding in quite a bit of the DC characters also, so it should be interesting.
Did you speaking of DC, did you hear about the Kill and Joke, the animated Batman movie?
No.
No.
It's rated R. It's a DVD, but it's going to have a special release in theaters.
Okay.
And if you watch the trailer, the whole time it's like Joker laughing at Batman's face. He's like,
Oh,
the
no.
whole time. It got a rated R animated movie. Like, you know how they have the cartoon, like Beyond, like what is it? Is it Beyond Dark Knight or something like that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like those real like anime dark and gritty ones.
Yeah, it's kind of like that style too, like the square jaw Batman, and I don't know, rated R. It just seemed bizarre.
All right, beer. Calc, how's your Angry Orchard? And food pairing.
It's good. It's a little on the tart side. It would go really good with a lemon meringue pie.
Ooh, Pidge?
Wait, your green apple beer that you drank? I mean, you're drinking?
Yeah.
With a lemon meringue?
Yeah. Get a little bit of that sweetness and a little bit of tart in there.
Okay. Pidge? Yeah or nay?
It's good. I am enjoying it, but it may be a little too sweet for me, as funny as that sounds.
Right.
But I wouldn't buy it again.
Okay.
I'll stick to my $9 beer bottles.
Would you buy? I was gonna say, would you buy any cider beer again?
If we had to do it for the cast again, yeah, I would do it again. I wouldn't be as hesitant as I was this time. I'd be like, okay, I'll try it, because it was either this one and there was a blueberry hard cider that I was gonna try.
See, now I thought you were gonna be a little bit of an easier sell with all the fruits that's going on in these cider beer options.
Yeah, but I'm not a big fan of cider. I used to as a kid, but I'm not anymore.
Does your microween feel bigger since you drank the Smith & Forge? Does it make you feel manly?
No, actually, it didn't work. So it's still micro. Don't you worry. I'll show you on E3.
All right. I'm a yay. But I think it's too light, personally.
I mean, too light, like alcohol-wise?
It tastes really, really light on my tongue. Like, you don't taste alcohol whatsoever. Like you said, it tastes almost like a watered-down soda.
It's like you went to Williamsburg and had some real cider?
Yeah, but if, again, the reason I say yay is because if I was sitting at, like, working in the backyard, like, really sweating my ass off, and I wanted a beer.
Fixing your wife's brakes.
Yeah, and yeah, exactly. And I wanted a beer. This would be like something nice and light, and it's like sun beating down type of thing. If it was nice and cold, it'd be like somewhat refreshing. You know what I mean? It's not like the regular beers where you're like, okay, you know. Some of the regular beers, you're like, yeah, I could probably drink it if it's ice cold, but it's more of a sitting down and having a beer type of feeling than while I'm still working, sipping on something. So,
yeah, and some beers make you feel a little heavy too. So if, you know, like you said, this could be a good hot summer day one.
Cal, there's no, don't lie. No beers make you feel heavy. You're already heavy. Oh,
Jesus. Okay.
Just like me.
We're going to take a break. I need a new beer, and we'll be back for Let's Talk Games.
Game.
Billy Joe's Farm Equipment, the place for all your farming needs. If you're looking for seed, cham, feed, weeders, rakes, power hose, or spades, come on down to Billy Joe's. Now in stock, Charlie's Private Chicken Chokers. If your chickens won't stay in the coop, you need one of our chicken chokers. Charlie's private chicken chokers allow for better grip and a smoother, quick release when you've completed putting in good work.
All right, we're back with Let's
Talk.
Games.
There you go. You got deep.
So deep, put his butt to sleep. Pidge, why don't you lead us off with what you are drinking this round?
I switched up from the hard cider night because Celtic, drank a lot of hard cider already.
Yeah.
It's a La Trappe Dubbel Ale. The brewery is the Koningshoeven from Belgium. It's a Dubbel. It's a deep, dark brown. 7% alcohol. It's good.
All right. I'm drinking a black and tan from Yuengling. Style is black and tan. Potterville, PA, dark brown, 4.6%. And that's delicious. Celtic?
So I'm drinking the Nitro Coffee Stout from Samuel Adams. It's a stout beer out of Boston, Massachusetts. Dark in color and 5.8%.
Is that similar to a black and tan?
No, this is similar to the Four Beans, but much better.
Ooh, Four Beans got 10% alcohol, though.
Which could definitely change the flavor.
Yeah, true. I guess that's why we need to eat a pizza first.
Yeah, telling it wasn't a buffalo chicken pizza or something like that.
Might have been something like that, yeah.
Oh, that was a good night.
Pidge, what'd you play this week?
I played the usual minus Destiny. I played the Division. We got back into it. We did some intel, some daily, some weekly, so high value targets, and we also played some FIFA. Me, you, and Kelk. We did. We created our, what is it, pro team or
pro
team
team,
club? Yeah, we
Created
created
a club.
Yeah, created a club. We created our own players. My character creation is an abomination. I'll tweet it out later. Of the finished product.
You have to tweet it with the meme also.
I'll see in your nightmares. Where the other one's just like, why did you do this to me? He is, every time you see him, it's so hard not to laugh. It's just hilarious. But we created that, and we're actually getting better.
Yeah, we're not too bad. What are we? We're 3-1-3 now. Or, no,
Yeah,
did we lose last night again? No, we
I think
No.
we
No,
lost one last night, like 6-0.
Yeah, but we played like 3 games. But I think our overall right now is 3-1-3.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, it's as long as we play players or a team of our level, we hold our own. I mean, we don't know all the ins and outs and the trick dribbling and stuff like that, but it's fun. If you play someone who's much better than you, it's not fun.
Calc, what'd you play?
Echoing what Pigeon said, the Division, really like it. I'm still trying to get my character build set up the right way. Played a little bit of Overwatch again. It's a perfect game for dipping in and out for 30 minutes here and there.
That's what she said.
I said 30 minutes, not 2 minutes. And I did get a little time, about 30 minutes or so far with my pick from last week, The Flame and the Flood. I purchased it on our Loaded Couch account, so we can all give it a shot.
And Pidge, you're going to have to try that, right? For the review?
Yeah, I am going to try it. I was going to, I think we're all going to do it, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I think I was going to try it the one night, but I only had about like 20 minutes, and I wanted to pay attention because my daughter was around, but I like listening to like the storyline and how the game goes and stuff. So I didn't get a chance.
You and your single player games, don't let anybody try to chat me up or anything while I'm doing that.
Yes.
No, but I mean, I will say this: the 30 minutes I got to play with it, I think that was the mistake. Don't play it and feel rushed. So Pigeon made the right choice. It's the type of game you want to sit down, relax, and really focus on what's going on, because I think I'm going to starve to death. I'm pretty sure I am, because I was just flying through trying to gather things and create things that I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, it's artistically, it's really good looking too.
Yeah, just from the startup screen, the art style, I was like, wow, this is intriguing me. But is there a lot of management, a lot of micromanaging?
No, it's very RPG-ish. Get your resources. Find.
I can't do that. I don't like it.
Well, Cal, just before you get started too much into it, for listeners who might not know exactly what the Flame and the Flood is, why don't you give them a quick synopsis of what the game is?
So high level, from what I can tell, again, it doesn't really go into much of a deep story. It's a girl and her dog who travel a downriver, basically, and it's procedurally generated. And it's a flood that takes over the whole region, and you navigate downriver and stop at little docks and islands, and you gather resources. And basically the goal is to see how long and how far you can survive downriver.
Okay.
But you, Scotch.
Myself, I played Overwatch. I like it. I can sit down. I know Kelk said, half an hour. I can sit down easily for like an hour or two and get into playing that.
It's a game you probably will play and you just lose track of time.
Yeah,
and before you know it, it's like, holy crap.
Yep, yeah, no, totally. And I've got my favorites thus far.
What do you think of, now that you have it and you're really sitting and playing it, do you like the class-based teamwork rather than just the team deathmatch?
Yes and no. Yes, I do, but no, because it makes me change my character when we've got too many healers on the team. It makes me take somebody that I'm not comfortable with, but I know that I have to get out of my comfort zone as well, so I do like it for that reason. I do notice sometimes when I jump in there, we won't have any healers, and we'll have 3
tanks or something.
No, not even. It's like you'd think it'd be tanks, but it's more like 3 Soldier 76s. One of the
best.
Who's the crazy guy with the tire and stuff in his
Junkrat.
Yeah, Junkrat.
With the peg leg. Yep.
Yeah, you'll have one of him.
Yeah, shout
You'll
out.
have the Soldier 76 and Evan's favorite. And then I'm like, okay, I'll be a healer, but then it's like we don't have any tanks and we don't have any snipers, and we're kind of screwed. But
yeah, so it's, now that you've got some time with it, you think you can persuade Pigeon that Soldier 76 that there's other better choices?
He's still really good, but you do need other choices in your team setup.
Yeah, when you're team, but I'm not a team player.
Ever, I know. Yeah, even in FIFA, you jerk. No. But I think even in a team setup, as long as you're hitting most of the other, build or most of the other tank or support or defense, I think having a Soldier 76 definitely helps out. Because he does do the extra health, backup in case the healers or something like that get hit too much. So it is always nice having him as a fallback too.
Who plays it more, you or your son?
Overwatch? Probably myself thus far.
Ooh. Every time I'm online, I see him playing.
Yeah, that's a tough call. But again, I sit down for like an hour or 2 hours. Maybe him because he's got half days now. So on his play days, maybe he gets more time now. Yeah. But anyway, in Sony news, Horizon Zero Dawn and Persona 5 slip out to 2017. Bread! Or any other PS4 listeners, please tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, tweet us at the Loaded Couch.
Yeah, email us at
I mean, I've heard people say that there's plenty of PS4 stuff coming out. I mean, we need to have a little chat with Brett. I mean, I need I need to learn more like what PS4 stuff is out there that's like hype worthy. I mean, I was really excited for Horizon Zero Dawn. So I'm curious as to what's coming down the
trailer.
pipe.
You guys watched the trailer?
I didn't watch it yet. No.
Oh, dude, that is amazing. It looks amazing.
I'll have to check it out.
It looks like a deep story too with it.
Do you think this is all a delay for VR?
I don't know. I kind of think it might. Well, it's a third person, right?
Yeah, I would hope that it has nothing to do with VR. I think they just need some more time to polish. But it just seems like Sony has a hard time keeping their target dates with their games. That it'd be equivalent to like showing Gears and Forza, at least from the Microsoft side, like showing those, saying that they're going to come out 2016 and then having them slip out. I mean, Sony seems to be doing that a lot.
You think Microsoft will take a jab at their not delaying their games?
I don't think they'll jab them in that. I don't think they'll jab them in that way, but they'll jab them with saying the most exclusives in 2016.
Releasing
again?
2016,
yeah.
Speaking of Microsoft, mod support for Xbox One reportedly generated 50 times the traffic that the initial launch of PC mod support for Fallout 4, which went live in April.
That's pretty crazy.
That is pretty ridiculous. 50 times the traffic.
Yeah, I'm not into mods, modding or anything like that, but it seems like PC would be the place to be when you want to do that.
Right, yeah. Yeah, definitely that over console, but Bethesda said the launch is just the beginning. and that the developers have new features and PlayStation 4 support in the works.
Yeah, that's good.
PlayStation 4 news and Microsoft news. Ooh.
No, that's good. They should get the mod support too. I was looking at some of the screenshots and like the top 10 lists they were showing of the mods, and I think Scotchy, we were talking about this last E3 when they showed the Fallout 4, and remember my wife said like right away, she's like, this game doesn't look that good,
Right?
and Fallout 4 doesn't have the best looking graphics, so some of these mods did a nice job.
Yeah, graphically.
Enhancing the graphics.
Yeah. New preview update is out. Hey, Cortana.
Who's the handsomest bald guy of all?
I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm excited. I did make I checked the flag in the settings so that I can get the update. I didn't get it yet.
Okay.
Yeah, nor did I.
But I was reading on Reddit some of the responses from people that already had it. It seems to be pretty split right now. I think it's because people are still getting
Used
an
to
acquired,
what it is now.
yeah, an acquired taste for it. Yeah, we'll have to see. They did away with the Xbox On command. It's "Hey Cortana, Xbox On."
Oh, come on.
More words?
So, yeah, more words, but they're
so
saying
it's like, hey, Cortana, FIFA 16 Ultimate Edition, Legendary Soccer.
nope. That's where it's much better. So it's natural voice selection. So you don't have to be robotic and direct. You can say, "Hey Cortana, play FIFA 16." Boom.
Cortana, the division, please.
Yep. So you just give it a couple keywords and she knows right away. The other cool thing that I use Connect all the time, every day, is when we say Xbox volume up or down, we have to kind of speak over the volume of the TV.
Yep.
And they were saying that when you say, "Hey Cortana," she dims the volume down automatically, almost to a mute.
Nice.
And she listens to you, and then she does the command.
Nice.
Act like she's there in your living room.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
AI.
Yeah, it's really, it looks like it's going to be really awesome.
That robot dome.
Can you imagine if somebody has any of their children named Cortana?
I think
What pops?
we should check that out. It's got to be out there. If not, it's inevitable.
Microsoft is backing away from the promised DVR. After, I guess there was a statement saying, after careful consideration, we've decided to put development of DVR for over-the-air TV on hold to focus our attention on launching new, higher fan-requested gaming experiences across Xbox One and Windows 10.
I'm okay with that. I mean, every cable company comes with a DVR box now. So
Yeah,
what does, I guess what it would be free if you have the Xbox One.
I'll play devil's advocate. So over the air is you have,
The Hopog thing or something?
Yeah, the Hopog and the new modern rabbit ears, or the people that live in city zones, they get free HD over the air. And the Hopog has the digital tuner. So Microsoft was saying, okay, now we're also going to add DVR functionality for you, but now they decided to pause on that.
And again, the limits of the DVR was the size of your external hard drive that you hooked up to the system.
Yeah, but I'd rather have a better user interface, a better OS, than have this DVR.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. This goes with the whole, it's not again, I love the TV functionality of it, but it's a game system first, so.
Tell your wife that.
Dead Rising 4 E3 reveal rumor. Calc.
Dude, it couldn't come at a better timing. I sent you the video that we recorded when we played Dead Rising 3. It's like the first time we played together.
I did notice that as soon as the day actually the hour you sent me that, I looked on Reddit and there was some rumors and leaks going around about a Dead Rising 4. So,
I don't know, Scott. It's the video of Celtics on the back of my makeshift motorcycle.
Yeah,
and we're
I remember.
with a clown horn. Like, me.
Yeah.
So here's the catch though on the rumor. It could be the rumor of a AAA popular franchise fully funded by Microsoft. So it's probably this link
We mentioned
to this
that last week.
Yeah, this Capcom reveal. So it could very well be this Dead Rising talk. But here's the catch. It's not really a Dead Rising 4. The rumors are it's Dead Rising 1, where you play as Frank West in the Willamette Mall. Mm-hmm. Completely remade from the ground up.
Ooh, you almost want it remastered.
Yeah, for next gen, and there's some rumors about it, including a wider open world that includes the surrounding town, and you can also play it 4-player co-op.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, because
That would be
the last one was what, 2-player?
Two-player was yep.
2-player online, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Two-player online, and now you can play
Co-op,
4-player co-op story mode in the mall and the surrounding town.
I love Dead Rising. The Dead Rising games. They're so fun.
You like the double
You haven't
shooters and
beat.
stuff.
Yeah, you haven't beaten it yet, have you, Cal?
I think I did beat it. I uninstalled it, so I'm pretty sure I beat it. The only thing I have question about this is Microsoft has that deal with Undead Labs, who did State of Decay, and they're supposed to be working on their big, they call it Class 4, which is like their big MMO online game. So
Cancel it, just focus on Dead Rising 4.
yeah, so Scotchy played State of Decay. I mean, State of Decay
Yeah,
was
he had an
really,
ulcer.
it was really good.
Stressful.
So I don't know. I'm curious. This is kind of an odd decision.
State of Decay, isn't that the one where you said like nobody in your camp would do anything and you were always doing all the work?
For the most part. I mean, you could send people out to do scouting events and stuff like that, I think. Right, Calc?
Yeah,
I think you could send them out if you needed supplies or food and stuff. You could say, we need this, go out. But there was the possibility of people dying.
The AI wasn't the best, but you could send them. You could send them out on retrieval missions. But it was a really good zombie game. I mean, it was good.
Yeah.
I remember for Dead Rising 4, the last thing before we go on to Nintendo, but I saw a screenshot, whether it's true or not, was whoever the main character is, was riding a big wheel.
Yeah, Frank
Did you see
West
that?
on the big wheel. Yep.
That's hilarious, man.
Nintendo news. Nintendo is going to Rio.
Yeah.
Bring your deet. Mario
Bring
and
your
Sonic.
Avon bug spray.
Mario and Sonic to make to make a appearance at the Rio Games, Rio Olympic Games, I should say.
Well, it's a video game.
Yeah. Pitch. What's the over/under on more heat-induced lawsuits coming from the character appearances? Remember that Donkey Kong guy?
It'll be over under 1.5.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say under.
Okay.
What's the over/under on who comes
Sonic.
back with Zika?
Oh.
Sonic.
Sonic.
What, from the Rio Olympics or Sonic and Mario?
Sonic and Mario.
No, that's the DLC add-on. You add the Zika virus to it after the
Jeez.
yeah. Over under how many people come back with the Zika virus from the Olympics? I would say just the athletes, 7.5.
Oh wow. Okay.
I'll take under.
Okay. Japan's 100 most popular Pokemon have been crowned. And who was number 1?
Gotta be Pikachu.
Nope.
Pidge.
Who was it? It was Greninja.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm looking it up now, but I think Greninja, my favorite's not even on there.
That's kind of crazy. But okay.
Squirtle.
Yeah, nice. I like Charizard.
Squirtle's my favorite. Charizard, I think he's in the top 10. If for some reason my internet loads, which it's not, so I can't tell you what Charizard was, but I think it was the top 10.
Okay, but that's surprising. Well, I guess it's not surprising that Greninja was in there, but I mean, come on, Pikachu was even in Super Smash Brothers before Greninja was.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, it was weird that he wasn't the top one because he's like the founding father of Pokemon.
Yeah. The sidekick and everything. Yeah. Multi-platform news. XCOM 2, Celtic put the boner away, is landing on consoles in September.
Boo.
I'm
Should have been
super
PC exclusive.
super excited about this.
Are you really?
Oh my dude, you have to play the XCOM
No,
games.
I'll pass. Looks stupid. Looks really stupid.
No, so here's my 2 questions. One, would they offer the mod support like Fallout? Because right now XCOM 2 on PC has crazy mods where you can like actually create the armor suits to be like stormtroopers and stuff like that. I don't know if they would because of copyright infringements. And the second thought or question is, will it support a true 4-player co-op? Because when you send your squads out, you can have 4 to 6 players in your squad. So if it was 4-player
Yeah,
co-op,
but you're still commanded by one person.
no, not if you're 4-player co-op. Each of you takes the role of one of the players.
One of the
That
squads.
sounds stupid.
Not the squad. There's 4 players in the squad, and it's permadeath. So if you die in the battlefield, you're done.
And then what? You
That
just sit there
sounds-
watching your buddies for 3
Exactly.
hours?
Yeah, it
Nuts.
sounds real stupid. Yeah, real-time RTS. Come on. Stupid. RTS, move. Next.
Well, sorry, it's coming to. Did I say in September? It's coming in September.
Yes, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, you shouldn't even add it in the notes.
Overwatch to be crossplay. And when I say crossplay, I'm assuming we mean PS and Xbox.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, there's like big requests for it. So Blizzard responded, said they'd keep an eye on it.
All right. Yeah, looking forward to this. Do you think they'll have to have some kind of option for you to be able to see who's PS and who's Xbox so that you can have those PS Xbox wars?
Yeah, I think it'd be cool. That'd bring
Would be cool.
console wars to a whole new level.
I think
Dude,
that'll.
I got a great idea. After the show, I'll tell you.
Okay. All right. E3 leaks. There are aplenty. Should something be done? Repercussions. Maybe hold marketing back until after. Thoughts?
You
Yeah,
think some of it's like kind of on purpose.
it could be because it seems like a lot of stuff has been coming to fruition, like in this like 5-day window right before, but it just seems like so much stuff has been leaked. Like, what are they going to show that's going to surprise people?
Scorpio.
I mean, the one example I was saying in the notes about holding marketing back was earlier we talked about Ed Boon with Mortal Kombat. Well, he's also doing Injustice. So Injustice 2 leaked, and the leak came from a GameStop poster. Like, what the hell is GameStop doing with posters in their backroom supply before the E3 conference?
Well, they probably want them available on that Monday day of E3 to go along with
the announcement.
announcement.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you really want to surprise people, don't even send that crap. I mean, I worked at GameStop for a little bit, and you can't trust those people. Those people make like $7 an hour. Do you think they're really going to keep a guarded secret?
Dude, all I know is that my GameStop had the Rise of Iron, even though it's still really not announced. He had the posters. That's how I knew about it.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, what kind of scoops do you have for E3? Do you have any posters? He's like, yeah, we got the new Destiny DLC that's coming out that we had to put out on E3. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, but
Pigeon's
he didn't put it
can I
out.
bend you over the counter right now?
Oh my gosh, can I get a quick 20?
Watch Dogs 2 was also the trailer released today, and it's been shown on Twitch like crazy.
Yeah, I haven't seen the trailer, but I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking for the ultra minority, but I thought that game was good.
I did watch the trailer tonight. Scotchy, did you watch it? Because I'll let you talk about it. I know you were a big fan of Watch Dogs.
I was
No, he
originally,
wasn't.
and it's not that I didn't like it. I played the crap out of it. I never finished it, and I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't because I was really far into the game. And I did unlock I think I unlocked the entire city. I had most of the safe houses and stuff all, established and used and stuff. I don't know what it is. I think what came out? Destiny?
Yeah, I think
Destiny came out. I just kind of completely
Destiny
switched
came
gears on
out.
it, but there were some things that held it back, which I'm hoping that were all fixed, like the multiplayer option and stuff. I think they needed,
What held it back?
on the gameplay.
Well,
there was a lot
I
of
was-
crazy shit on it and stuff.
Watch Dogs. I think Watch Dogs was overshadowed with. I think the month or two before was Titanfall.
Okay, that's what
Came
it
out
was.
May
It was
27,
Titanfall.
2014.
But I also
So do you want the good news?
go ahead. Yeah.
So the trailer they talk about, one, it looks exactly like Grand Theft Auto, play-wise. It looks really good.
That's
The
how it played in the first one.
Yeah, but it looks even a little more polished. It has parkour because you play more of like a
Not so much
Like an
stealing
au-
cars and motorcycles like in the last one.
well, they have all that, but you play more of like a younger hipster type of hacker crowd.
You watch your mouth.
So you got the parkour. You can do massive hacking. So instead of hacking one device, you can actually hack multiple people at once and multiple vehicles. and have them do different things. And this is the big one for Scotchy. You can come across another friend in their instance story mode, and you guys can wave to each other and sync up and play the campaign together.
Co-op campaign?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So
That's
so
exactly
instead
what I was
of
looking for in
remember,
the last one.
yeah, because remember we would only go in and be able to hack and play hunt mission against each other.
If you can find each other.
If you could find each other. This one you can actually play the story together.
Good. Yeah, they needed to do that.
I hope there's like a link up before you go into the game to do that.
Oh, if you just want to get started right away with each other?
Yeah.
I would imagine so. I think they have to. I mean, if they're going to put the option in there, it'd be stupid to have to travel throughout the city just to find your buddy. Be like, where are you now? Where are you now? Where are you now?
I'm on 35th and 6th. Come on.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It looks like they got a lot of cool little things from the Division. You can tell it's all part of one big company that's making it.
Oh, yeah, it's the same engine. I'm sure.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Snowdrop or something like that.
Yep.
Sounds like Parkour's coming to Division 2.
Oh, snap. Remasters, Pigeon. Over under. Not looking too good for you.
What did I say? 1.5 or 2.5?
I think it was something like 2.
Yeah, I
but
thought it was 2.
Yeah. So far nothing's been officially announced, but they're talking about what Skyrim job.
Yeah, they're saying Skyrim, and I didn't write them all down, but I think I counted something like 3 to 4 different remasters already coming.
It's like Bread won that one.
Jeez.
What remaster do you want? What are they talking about? One of my predictions, Red Dead remaster.
Yeah, there's talk of Red Dead, which is announced with the Red Dead 2. You got Skyrim. I guess you could say that Dead Rising. I mean, is that that's a remake? But trying to think of what else. The BioShock. I've heard rumors of BioShock.
Oh yeah, the collection.
I think if that did come out, I might pick it up.
The BioShock collection?
Yeah.
Remaster? Yeah, all those games were good. What is it? It's BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, all of them. That world's pretty crazy. But yeah, they're all really good games.
All right, Calc, beer.
It's a yay. It's very good. As far as food pairing, this is a good. This is like just a good cheeseburger type of beer.
All right. Bitch.
Another cheeseburger, no grain fed or anything like that. My beer, it's a yay. I haven't had a Dubbel that I didn't like. Dubbels, triples, and quads and barley wine ales are like my go-tos.
Okay.
I have not put any of those to the side to not drink.
Now it's funny. It seems like you're the duple triple. What was the last one you said?
Lindy.
What's that?
Triple Lindy.
The duple triple.
Barley wine.
Barley wine. Yeah, guy.
little Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah, exactly. No respect. Calc's like the Saison guy, although he hasn't been drinking a lot of Saisons.
Farmhouse ale, Saison.
I stayed away from him because you guys were beating me up about it.
Man, that's gotta be your thing. You're gonna be our Saison guy.
You could pull your penis out between your legs. It's okay.
You said yay. I'm yay as well. This is my go-to favorite from Yuengling. Low alcohol, so that's a bit of a hit, but whatever. I'm gonna get another beer. You guys too?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna switch it up.
Okay, Calc. You gonna like the cider?
Same beer. I'm just gonna get another one.
All right. Okay, and we'll be back with the brown bees.
For more from the Loaded Couch, check us out on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook.
Hey, if you like me, follow me on Twitch and Twitter at Pigeon Pegleg. Yeah! What's going on, guys? This is Cataclysmic Doom. Make sure to check me out on Twitch and Twitter at Cataclysmic Doom.
Hey, this is Scotchhound. If you want to hear more from me, you can check me out on Twitter at Scotchhound_LC or on Twitch at Scotchhound.
All right, we're back with the Brown Breeze section of the show. We're going to wrap it up with some, we'll start with our beers.
Yeah.
Calc, you said you changed it up. Give us a down.
I did mix it up. I'm clearing out the fridge.
Oh my gosh.
Drinking the Mermaid Pilsner. I think I had this last week from Coney Island Brewing, and I would like to apologize to them. They're definitely out of Brooklyn, New York, but I must say,
What happened to Cincinnati, Ohio?
Yeah, whoever's in charge of the labeling You need to change it where it says brewed and bottled by Coney Island out of Cincinnati, Ohio, because it causes a little confusion there.
Tweet him out, Calc.
Yep. But
And you could reach us
yeah,
on Twitter at The Loaded Couch.
Nice.
it's really good though. Coming back off the stout, it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Dude, speaking of Twitter, did you see the replies we got from Brooklyn Brewery about was it the I forget the name. It was like the Curse of the Framboise. You said Pigeon would like this fruity beer or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I was like, where do I find this son of a bitch?
Yeah.
Like,
He
yeah,
said
check the website.
Yeah, he said that, and keep your eyes open because I think it was being released. Well, that was what 2 weeks ago that we did that. So I got the response. So I think it's.
Yeah.
I think they said in the next month or so it was going to be released at stores, or next week or two.
Yeah, because the website that they linked, I went to it and it said that Wegmans had it. So I went to Wegmans. They're like, nah, we don't have it. I'm like, oh, okay, great. Thanks.
Oh, well.
But yeah, I am looking forward to that. I like to try it.
Pidge, what are you drinking?
I am drinking. I switched it up. I have the big bottle of the Trappe Dubbel.
Okay.
So I'm going to save that
You
for when we
corked it?
game tonight. Yeah, I put a little cap on it. I have a little baseball cap that goes on top. I'm drinking the Malt Monster, Fort Collins Brewery. I saw this and I never seen it before, so I figured I'd give it a shot. It's a English style ale.
Ooh, I don't think you're
It's
gonna like it.
It's weird. It's let me see. Let me get my the info on it real quick. It
What?
says it's a old English style ale. Okay, yeah. From Fort Collins, Colorado. It's a really deep dark red, not red, and 7.5% alcohol. I thought it would have more.
Ruby
But
red.
Yeah, deep dark ruby red, but it did take me about a good 7 minutes to open it because it had that wax coating over top of it, and it
Oh,
was
nice.
ultra thick. I mean, it
Like-
looks
like-
super cool.
Like Maker's Mark.
Yeah, it looks super cool, but it was fucking hard to get open.
I'm drinking the 90-minute IPA from Dogfish Head. That's an IPA out of Milton, Delaware. 9% alcohol.
How is the 90-minute? I
It's
forget
good.
what it is.
It is good. It's really good, actually.
It's really good. I love
Better
the
than
90.
the 120.
I haven't tried the 120. I told you.
All right, I have one or two for you when we do E3
Okay.
for you to take home or something.
We're gonna roll right into diarrhea of the mouth. Sounds good. Rolling into diarrhea.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of rolling in and tasty, Burger King is
Right.
now making burritos out of the Whopper.
You know, before you even read what's in it, I know what's in it. It's a Whopper. From the picture, I mean, it's a little grainy, but damn, I can go for it right now. Maybe it's the beer talking.
It's called the Whopperito, and it's a combination of the Whopper and a burrito. The ingredients are beef, American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles, onions, ketchup, and mayo, and wrap them all up into a flour tortilla.
No corn tortilla? That's messed up.
This sounds really good. Because, I mean, sometimes a
know.
Whopper can get really messy. And this is like just perfectly folded. Just shove it down.
Now, the question I have is I've seen
Shove it in your
burritos
hole.
made, and I've seen some different ways. I've seen them just rolled, where the ends are open, and I've seen, like they show in this picture, at least one of the ends is open, and I've
Right.
seen them where they're completely covered both ends.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think they completely cover both ends is like a Chipotle.
Yeah.
They cover both ends, and this one's like a kind of, I guess you want to call it like an open face, open
Open-ended
end
burrito?
Whopperito. Yeah.
We should go on a little taste test of compare the Whopperito against like a Taco Bell burrito.
Well, they're trying to gout some customers back from Taco Bell, but also I think it's only available in like a random city in Pennsylvania and Ohio.
Nice.
So maybe Brett lives somewhere near it.
No, I kind of added in there. When they say beef, I'm wondering what grade beef that is.
It says 100%.
100%
So
grade,
you know
grade D.
No, it's good.
Well, they got in trouble. Didn't one of them got in big trouble for like their grade being below requirement? And I think they've upped it. I think somebody I work with, it might have been Phyllis Sports, was telling me that the grade beef for Burger King and McDonald's is actually a higher grade than the beef used at Ruby Tuesday.
Yeah, I've heard the same. Oh, I heard McDonald's. I didn't hear about Burger King being the same.
How do you grade beef? Do you like test them? Like
It's
climb
how
up the
much-
steps?
No, it's how much garbage is in the meat.
It's the smart
how-
cows.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the one. That's
they
the
make
only
them
one.
take
Telltale.
tests before they butcher them.
Your burgers better be good at E3 party.
Why aren't they offering any other wraps? They just say the flour wrap, like Pidge said. Why can't we have corn or tomato or spinach?
Yeah,
I,
what's up
I
with
would like
that?
I would like a spinach wrap. I like spinach wrap.
No, you would. No, you wouldn't.
Me personally, I like the tomato, and then leave the tomatoes out of the Whopper. Give me a tomato wrap, leave the tomatoes out.
Yeah,
So
'cause that's
I-
tomato overload. Forget
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
I guess the big picture is these Whopperitos are supposed to be the healthy, low carb approach
No.
to
Yeah.
eating.
Now, speaking
think so.
of, Calc, you, I guess, read something from a little tweet you got or read of Larry Herb's regarding the flour tortilla in comparison to the regular bread. You want to talk about that real quick?
Yeah, well, I think it was just kind of like highlighting that everybody goes with thinking the burrito craze right now is kind of the healthy alternative.
Mm-hmm.
But the calories that you can cram into those burritos, you're probably better off just getting a normal Whopper or Big Mac. Or I know when I go to McDonald's, I always get the 2 cheeseburger meal. Nothing beats the traditional.
You're an idiot.
The 2 cheeseburgers are just, especially something about having them at 11 o'clock at night.
After 14
Dude.
beers.
Dude, what's the closest McDonald's to you? Because I feel like we're gonna be doing that on Tuesday
I
night.
can walk the one.
To me, it's about 15-minute drive.
All right, we're doing it, dude. You want to do it after the Sony press conference? We'll just go and get some McDonald's and just shove our faces with it.
Until we throw up.
Yeah, let's do it, dude.
Ask Scotchy about White Castle.
Dude, they got a 2 for $2.50.
Oh.
2 double cheeseburgers. Oh, so good.
All right, moving on from that, we have a new one. This one's not for the light of heart. I quit my job to breastfeed my boyfriend every 2 hours.
You did?
I have nipples. Can you milk me, fucker? Mom is breastfeeding her boyfriend 20 years after having children. The woman in question, Jennifer Mulford, took time off from her job as a bartender to introduce breastfeeding because she wants to start an adult breastfeeding relationship, which ABR, with Brad Leeson. Because she has not given birth to a baby recently, she and Brad, 36, need to dry feed every 2 hours to fool her body into thinking she is feeding a child, so she starts producing milk.
Holy.
Is
That's
this
dedication.
Is this ABR similar to PBR?
I think there's some PBR going into the mix of this ABR.
Maybe. All I
activities.
know is that if I interview her for a job, I'm hiring her because that's dedication right there.
We were talking to Brad. And Brad told me he had a thing for big-breasted women, and the size had always been a factor in his relationship.
So anybody else besides like a D cup, he's not looking at.
I thought it was the perfect time to bring up adult breastfeeding and see if he'd be interested. I guess he was.
Is Brad the grown-up boy of the little titty sucker from Game of Thrones?
He might be. It goes on to say, thankfully, Brad was instantly open to the idea. It was
Oh,
like
shit.
having a light switch flicked in his head. I could tell from his voice that he was curious and excited. Just in his voice, she could tell he was excited. Yeah.
Of course, you want to suck my titties for every 2
hours? Yeah.
Sure, why not? I'll suck 'em.
And his voice
Let's do
just let her know that he was curious and excited.
Dude,
Does he have a little spit bucket like when you taste wine?
No, dude, he loves it. He probably does. What is it like a facial, but with breast milk.
No, because they said they're doing dry runs right now.
No, I thought they've been doing it. They do it every 2 hours so
Yeah,
she
but
can produce the milk.
Wait.
She has to trick her body into thinking that she has a child.
Yeah,
so
but it
he
says
sucks on the boobies
She and
every
Brad,
other.
36, need to dry feed every 2 hours to fool her body into thinking she is feeding a child, so she starts producing milk.
So when he does get jackpot, then he'll give her a breast milk facial.
Well,
Maybe.
yeah.
Well, she did quit her job, right? So he doesn't have to like actually walk into her place of work and be like, "Time to suck on the tit."
No, but what's he do for a living that he's got every 2 hours he can stop to help her produce milk?
He just sits at
donates-
home. He plays video games.
Yeah, he's a video game tester, or he donates his DNA for money.
Can you imagine going into a bank and asking for a business loan to do this?
I want to start an ABR. What's that? It's a company I want to suck on titties all day.
Adult breastfeeding relationship.
I feel like these are from like These guys are from Candom or something.
Oh,
I don't know.
Candom. I like the picture of them with the shark hiding in the background.
Yeah, the shark vacuum cleaner box.
Okay, moving on. The government is using Obamacare to come after beer.
See, I told you, Scotty, Obamacare's terrible.
Utilizing the 3,000-page tome that is Obamacare, they're going to regulate the craft beer industry into labeling every beer that they make with the amount of calories it contains.
And how much riboflavin, right? How much riboflavin's involved?
Failure to do so means they can't sell it in a restaurant chain with over 20 locations. It will approximately cost... It will approximately cost small local craft breweries around $77,000. Do you care about calories?
Lot of money.
Only 16% of people do. I want to know how many of these craft beers are selling to chain restaurants with over 20 locations.
No, I don't think. Maybe it's not just chain restaurants.
That's what it says.
Yeah, but I'm saying maybe it's like. Maybe that's true. I was thinking.
Yeah, well, I think it's just any kind of mass distribution would fall into this category.
You know,
but I mean, like you said, do you even care about the calories? I mean, if you're chugging beer down, you know it's got calories.
Of course it does. I know I feel bloated and I look like a fat pig after I'm done with my 3 beers tonight.
Yeah, but your wife still loves you.
Right, well, that's the best part of it.
Yeah, I don't care. I mean, I calorie count because I like Scott says we've been trying to lose weight. I don't know about Celtic keeping his promise about the E3. I mean about the his what is it, resolution?
Yeah, that's gone down the toilet.
Yeah, how's that? Of course, after we're talking about McDonald's on E3. I don't care. I don't care for the calories on the beer because when I count calories, I always try to stay under what my limit is, and I don't count beer because that's kind of like your
cheating portion.
No, it's not my cheating. It's kind of like my reward for staying under.
Yeah, it's your
even though that
portion.
it probably boost me over the calories.
Now the thing is I can see it says it'll approximately cost small local craft breweries around $77,000. I'm gonna say that's a one-time fee, and then it's just an easy thing for them to do after that, to where it's like a nominal fee that's not going to be any more money.
Yeah, but I think this is more of like the small. We're not talking about Dogfish. We're not talking about Brooklyn Brewery. We're not talking about Stone Brewing. I mean, we're talking about like the small of the small.
Yeah, but the small of the small aren't going ahead and selling to 20 chain restaurant locations.
Well, how about
if they're hustling? They are.
How about our local one, like Weyerbacher? I mean, $77,000 would be a pretty big hit to them.
I don't know if that would be a big hit to them.
I mean, you could probably get a small loan from a bank or something like that to cover that immediately, and then it wouldn't.
So
be a big
instead
deal.
of $77,000, it'll be $120,000.
Huh?
With the loan.
Just to make improvements.
No, you don't. No, you don't get a 1-to-1 loan. If you borrow $77,000, there's interest on it.
Oh, in your actual payback, yeah. Sorry, it wouldn't be an actual. Yeah, I got you. In the tail end of it, right? Correct.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Scotchy wants his calorie counting on there.
No, I don't care. I honestly would rather it. Actually, I don't care either way. But I don't see a big issue. I don't think it's going to be like a $77,000 every year that they have to pay to have the calories added to their bottles.
Yeah, I think it's more of like correcting the equipment to the printing to add the label.
No, I think it's more of something to figure out how many calories are actually in there. Getting the equipment to count the calories or figure out how many calories are in each beer.
You burn it on a Bunsen burner and measure it like that.
Right, and I mean, you can give a percentage, so it's not like it's going to be exact anyway, so whatever.
You know what? I changed my mind. It'd actually be cool to look on the beer. I'm like, oh shit, 500 calories? I forgot this beer.
Yeah, screw it. If I can get this 200 calorie one, I can go get myself a Whopper.
Michelob Ultra
Whopperito.
55? Only 55 calories?
I'll
take that.
I could get a Whopperito.
It's gotta be
after
just
this.
as good. Oh, yeah, for real. And extra large, that please, thanks.
Yeah, supersize me. All right, we're going to move into some questions from fans. Listeners.
Yeah.
Okay. At Suns Out, Guns Out, Jersey Shore 420. It's spelled just like it sounds. Yo, can we's get them Chinese parking lot spaces that are wider for female drivers here in Jerseys? I mean, I don't want a dime piece scratching up my whip. Thoughts? I don't see why not. I think it's completely sexist, and I don't think it would ever
If you
fly
read
over
that-
here. But
Is it bad after you read that? I always think of like, Ronnie or Mike from Jersey Shore. Sending this in.
I don't
Maybe
want
it is
no
that.
dime.
It's a Pauly D.
Yeah,
Pauly D.
I don't want
No,
no
Pauly D's a
dime
good one.
piece scratched up on
Pauly
my
D.
whip.
I don't know. What is it? It's supposed to be like 50% bigger.
Yeah, it's half.
Like
It's
wider?
another half against space. It's another half.
Yeah.
against
So for the listeners, we're looking at a picture of 3 parking spots that are
Outlined in
probably a
pink.
good outlined in pink, and they're about a
Height,
good 50
12
to
feet.
60. Yeah, 50 to 60% wider.
And they
than a
have
normal.
they have a small picture of a woman, like the outline
In a
of
dress.
like the one that you'd see on a bathroom stall picture or a bathroom door
Yeah.
picture.
I would say it's at least 12 feet wide, so it's bigger than a handicap stall, and its side
See, I read this
like a ramp.
this article, and the reason they said they did it is because women can't park. That was the explanation that the head
Yes.
of the traffic whatever over in China gave as an explanation.
But I think in Russia, I think in Germany and South Korea, they actually do this, but they put the parking stalls closer to the front door of the the mall, the restaurant, or something, so women can feel safer.
Oh, okay.
Well,
So
they kind of redeem themselves on the feeling safer point of the fact that they're totally sexist that women can't park.
Oh my god.
It's true. Women suck driving.
I don't agree. But okay.
Who's a better driver, you or your wife?
No comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, who's a better
I see.
who's a better driver, Pigeon or Danica Patrick?
I am. It's different. She's been trained to drive that car. I haven't.
Yeah, but anybody can be trained to do anything. It's just as much effort as they want to put into it.
Like you've been trained to say that no comment, you pig.
Well, no, I've trained myself because I enjoy driving.
I seen your car. I know who's a better driver.
Sure. All right, thanks for the question at Suns Out, Guns Out, Jersey Shore 420.
Sorry, Whiskers.
All right, our next question comes from Welcome to the Jungle. That's with a number 2 and number 3 for the.
Oh, I thought it was welcome to the Jung 1-3.
How much of a leg does Axl Rose have to stand on to demand that Google takes down unflattering pictures, aka fat pics?
None. Once it's on the internet, it's forever. It's never coming down, dude.
Seriously.
Doesn't he look like Abraham from The Walking Dead
Yeah,
in this
dude, his-
picture?
He looks
Dude, his
like
accuracy's like 1,000%.
looks like a super hefty version of him.
Welcome to the Jagger. Yeah, gay. Oh my gosh. There's no way.
He's gonna
Dude,
demand that they take down unflattering pictures. What if they took down all the ones that were good just because he's ugly to look at?
Can you take a picture of me and make me look awesome all the time? No. This is life. Deal with it, dude.
Seriously, you want to be in the spotlight? You're in the spotlight.
Well, this is what happens when you stop the cocaine.
yeah, exactly.
Your appetite is non-existent. Just like all the Nazis, maybe?
Well,
Isn't it a story? I thought I read that somewhere. The Nazis, they all gave them cocaine so they would never eat and never sleep.
really?
Yeah,
When
I could believe that.
Yeah, when they were trying to invade Russia, they gave them cocaine so they'd never eat or sleep.
Is that like the American government giving the soldiers saltpeter so that they're not sexually aroused by women in the military?
Probably. America,
Pitch.
love you.
Pidge, one more time. Give us the fat reading of Welcome to the Jungle. Or fat sing.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fat game. Is that a Twinkie? We got everything about chocolate covered Twinkie.
Oh, that's so good. All right. Well, thank you for the question at Welcome to the Jungle. To the Jungle.
To the junk 1-3.
To the Jung 1-3. Yeah. All right. Our next and last question comes from at E3 Forever. I really enjoyed your E3 special predictions cast, but want to know if there have been any new leaks that you hadn't thought of that pique your interest.
Oh, right away. Dead Rising 4.
Okay. Calc?
I did not even think this game was going to be coming out, and it has piqued my interest beyond compare.
Well, probably the one that's piqued my interest, and again, it's only a trailer. Injustice 2 looks pretty badass.
I didn't watch the trailer yet.
Yeah, just from seeing the trailer, I had heard Injustice 1 was really good, but now that I'm kind of getting into the whole superhero type of thing, this kind of piqued my interest. I highly recommend you check out the trailer.
Now,
Do you think? Well, I'm sorry, Scott, to cut you off, but the first one didn't have really like the blood and gore of Mortal Kombat. Do you think this one will actually go further than what the first one was?
It appears so. The trailer's pretty violent.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. I'll have to watch it then.
Yeah, you answered my question. I was just gonna, remind listeners and stuff that Injustice is an actual fighting game just with the superheroes. It is a mix of DC and Marvel, or is it just DC?
I think it's just DC.
Just DC.
Just DC. Okay.
Yeah, because it's Warner Brothers, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Warner Brothers.
Okay. Myself, my interest was piqued with Watch Dogs 2, but I think I'd spoken about that for my E3 leak.
What about Ukulele?
Prediction.
Did you guys watch the trailer for Ukulele?
I did, and good thing you brought that up. I meant to talk to you guys about that. I did see that, and you know what I thought of right away? I said, it looks cool. It looks very Crash. It looks very Banjo-Kazooie, obviously. But honestly, doesn't it look exactly like a Skylanders game? Like Skylanders almost did a better job, I think.
Like the art style, you mean?
The art and the graphics and
I have to check it out.
Yeah, the newest Skylanders, like the Trappe team, is a pretty cool, game.
Well, speaking of Skylanders, can't you design your own Skylander now and get it made into the game?
That's it. I didn't hear about that.
I thought we discussed this on the show that like 2 or 3 ago.
I don't know if we discussed it or not, but I know that that you can. I thought I read something where you can actually create Skylanders and have them made. I'm trying to look it up here.
Well, real quick too. Remember a couple episodes ago, but when Disney Infinity was going away, we were saying like, are these types of games going to stick around?
Right.
And I think I saw something mentioned about there's going to be a Lego Dimension 2 trailer.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Leak type mention.
I don't know if it was a leak, but I just
soon,
quickly
though.
glanced. Yeah, I glanced and saw a headline. It said something about Dimensions 2.
Okay.
Okay, it says Skylanders Imaginators. Create your own Skylanders, unleash your imagination, and bring your own Skylanders to life.
Okay. Yeah, that's different than what I thought we were talking about, because we mentioned something where you could get your own little character made of yourself, I thought.
Yeah, here's a starter pack. Use the power of your imagination to create Imaginator Skylanders to battle in the ultimate adventure alongside Almighty Senseis of Steve Skylanders. Blah 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 blah. I wonder if it's like an in-game thing that you can create, or if it's something that you send in.
I doubt they'd print it for you and everything else.
Because there's a bunch of pictures online from the Instagram post that people sent in to have them create it. Maybe it was just a contest.
Hopefully it's not as shitty as those 3D printed Halo Master Chief ones.
Oh, they were absolutely terrible. Shame on you, Phil Spencer, for posting yours. It's terrible.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, thank you for the question at E3 Forever.
Forever.
Yeah. Celtic, give us a thought on your beer. Your Coney Island.
He's gonna say McDonald's.
It's a yay for me. Like I said,
20-pack chicken nugget.
coming off of the coffee stout.
Yeah.
This German Pilsner is actually really good. It's smooth.
You liked it last week too.
Yeah, props to Coney Island Brewing. This is really good. I recommend it. Food pairing, all that freaking talk about cheeseburgers and McDonald's. I don't know. Give me 1 second. Come back to me.
Okay, bitch.
This is the nay for me. It's something. It's like
Just remind us what it is. The Malt Monster.
yeah, it's the Malt Monster. It's the old English style ale.
Right.
It's got a weird like when you take a sip, it hits you. It's like a pungent.
I've had old
bitterness.
English ales, and I wasn't super fond of them. They're not horrible, but I didn't think you'd like them at all when I saw the English style. I was like, no.
Yeah, it's not that I dislike it,
Mm-hmm.
but there's something in it that's maybe it's too malty.
Okay.
Maybe it's the maltiness of it, but there's something that puts me over the edge where I don't like it.
Okay. Hey, you don't have to like it. Myself, I'm a yay. The 90 minutes delicious. I'd definitely, I give it a 4.25. I think on Untapped.
Untapped, yeah. I saw that you added your two beers.
Yeah.
The
Crispin.
what was the one?
And the Black and Tan.
No, the ones before that. I just saw that you just did it.
Oh, I'm not sure. The Crispin and the Black and Tan.
Well, there was other ones that I thumbs up,
Okay.
toasted. That I should probably start logging my beers too.
Yeah, you got it. Cal, do you think of that food?
I did. I fish tacos with lime cilantro.
Ooh, fish taco. With
That
lime
actually
cilantro.
Sounds pretty good right now.
That does sound pretty decent. All right, that's the show. If you want to reach out to us, questions, comments, criticisms, hit us up at The Loaded Couch on Twitter. Hit us up at theloadedcouch@gmail.com. And as you've heard, you can hit Pigeon up. I think it's probably Pigeon Peg, like on Reddit. Tell him what an asshole he is and give him a thumbs down on something. Kelk, you want to give your little...
Yeah, sure. You can follow me on Twitter at CelticFox_LC.
Pidge?
I am just Pigeon Peg like across the board.
Nice. I'm Scotchhound_LC on Twitter. And Scotchhound, I think... Yeah, it doesn't matter. Scotchhound_LC at Twitter. That's the show. Thanks for listening, guys, and stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.
Later.